At Rutger Farms, a large-scale meat processing plant on Oddworld, Abe is working the night shift, but then he accidentally overhears a plan that his bosses are deciphering. Since the food line is going out of business, their next plan is to use their slaves as food, and after hearing this news that he wasn't supposed to hear, he obviously couldn't say, so he had to make an escape.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So despite being successful for the Insomniac games, you would think that they keep the momentum going, right? You thought wrong? So when Sony was entering the 6th generation of consoles, Insomniac decided to make an entirely new IP called Ratchet & Clank and have other developers take over this rival series, with unfortunate results. You also had the option to do a rival battle, which again is another fight from Sonic's past. First up is Metal Sonic from Sonic CD, which is alright, but I used to love this cutscene when I played the game for the first time.
Falcon Kick!
Hey Sonic, do you know where my controller is? Sonic!
Did you... Tails, what did I tell you about waking me up? See, you look like I had more milk before I went to sleep. What do you want?
I can't find my controller anywhere. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I think I saw Knuckles with it earlier.
Damn it, I told him to not go through my stuff. I just hope that he doesn't break it.
No problem, Tails. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
I don't get this thing. This is stupid.
God damn it, Knuckles. I told you not to play with my stuff. This is all beyond your reasoning.
You're beyond my reasoning!
Takes one to know one.
Hey guys, let's not fight. We're supposed to be friends.
Alright, just stop touching my stuff. Ass.
Whatever. Tails is just being a meanie.
Screw you.
Whoa.
Can you blame me? It was all red and shiny.
Whoa.
Excuse me!
Whoa.
If anyone's brain hasn't developed since 2nd grade, it's... Okay, fair enough.
The Charlie mission in Breeze Harbor. Now this mission is pretty infamous among the community just because of this one line alone.
You shut the fuck up! 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 I hope you die in a fire! Shut!
So let's start off with the early stages of Colors. So during this time when Sonic was going through a bit of an episode in 2006, Sega was like, oh, everyone hates us now. Why just let half of the dev team to make a Wii game and rush this game out for a holiday release? Don't worry, Chris, I have an idea. What is it, Charlie? Remember God of War from like 2 or 3 years back? But what if we did that? But with Sonic, we could split it up into speed stages and fighting stages. I like it. But what character could we use for the fighting gameplay? Knuckles? Shadow? What makes Sonic into a werewolf? Why? Remember when Link turned into a werewolf for that one game? Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Anyway, these 3 games are remembered as being some of the best games that Sonic has ever released on the portable, which makes sense since this was developed by Dimps, and leaves it known to make a great Sonic handheld game. Also, 3DS doesn't count, don't you fucking dare bring it up.
Act 3 is so much worse, by the way. So,
No! Please! No! No!
I really hope someone is recording this. Best cry ever, too.
No! I'm done!
You want to play some multiplayer to calm down? I guess not. Go. Oh, I just saw it.
No!
Then there are the insanely perfect relics, which I absolutely refuse to get. It's easy to get the platinum relics. I mean, there's no time when it comes to these levels. You just have to get every single gem except for the hidden one and beat the rest of the level without dying. Just like trying to 100% every single stage from the original Crash 1, which they got rid of in Crash 2 because no one liked it then, so why would we like it now? Like, trying to perfect some of these is just laughable because of how many times I would die. Take Cortex Castle for example. This level has the most tense platforming in the entire game, and when I would usually die at least 5 or 6 times, this level is just... By 2005, Jak and Daxter was very popular, well, in North America at least. In Japan, the first game sold like crazy, but the series went downhill after the second game because, well...
Wait, I've seen you before. You're with the Underground.
Shh! I'm Tess. Torn sent me to spy on Crew. Play along, and I may be able to get my hands on a few of Crew's secrets.
Oh, I love it.
The only one that was actually difficult was the final boss, and yeah, this was actually pretty challenging. If you saw me streaming this game, you would have seen me raging the whole time I was playing it. God. So that's the story. Now, a lot of fans hate the story for starting the trend of Sonic stories being cartoony and kid-friendly, rather than more mature and deep than the games that came before it. But to be honest, I don't really mind it that much. I mean, sure, Sonic's puns can be cringy sometimes.
When I feel the ground shaking under my feet and see plumes of dust rising and rubble tumbling and aliens running for their lives, yeah, I get a bad feeling. So, how about you and me make like Eggman's hairline and recede?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, come on, there were some good 3D Sonic games. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's not start that conversation. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, at least I didn't get strangled by a sexy version of Tana. Whoa. Your games went downhill as soon as Naughty Dog stopped developing them. You don't even have a movie.
Knock it off, childish, iconic bastards!
And don't look at me, he was the one who started it. Okay, let's be real. Crash turning into a harder game when going for 100% isn't something new. But when you're doing shit like this game from Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. The Crash Bandicoot 4, you'll be here until your great-grandkids are dead. Upon awakening, Abe leaves for Necrum with a group of fellow Medokans to uncover what the Gluckans are up to, and quickly discover that the burial grounds have been turned into mines, and of course they didn't know that the slaves are mining up their dead relatives, so what do? Stitch their eyes closed.
You think this is funny?
In a cosmic sort of way, yes.
Well, Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby... Oh my goodness! Squidward!
But there is some things that I think that this game's story does better than the original trilogy. For example, they finally fixed their mistake and gave Kira more of an arc this time. In Jak 3, she was kind of sidelined for Ashlyn to be the main love interest, and in doing so, she was reduced to being a background character with 2 to 3 lines. Now she's back to being herself. There's also a conflict between Kira and Samus, where Kira wants to participate in the racers, but Samus doesn't want her to because he doesn't want to see her get hurt.
But Daddy, I can do it! I can race better than any of those guys, you know I can!
Yes, I mean, no, you can't. Well, I mean, yes, you can, but that's not the point. I won't have it. A woman's place is in the garage fixing cars.
Did I just hear someone use a microaggression?
While Angela goes to rescue the real Fizz Widget, Ratchet subdues the Protopet and saves Quark's life. With Clank's help, Angela fixes the device and broadcasts a signal through the Megacorp's TV transporters, neutralizing the Protopets, and restoring peace to the Begone Galaxy. And just to make everyone happy, Quark gets his dick ripped off for punishment for what he just did.
So you tested this, right? Oh, wait! That's why I'm here! Oh, one more thing!
And I know I said this in my Jak and Daxter video, but you can literally replace Spyro with Crash and Ratchet with Jak, and you'll literally get the exact same story. It's even up to the point where Ratchet, Spyro, and Crash are still alive and well to this day, while Jak and Daxter are left to rot. And to add insult to injury, Naughty Dog is developing Last of Us 3 and not Jak 4, because this series is the franchise's 20th anniversary, and it would make so much more sense to develop Last of Us 3 because you all know how well Part 2 did. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit bitter about that. So let's get into this game's story. Also, does anyone else find it kind of odd how Ratchet has 5 fingers, but everyone else in this universe has 3? Like, how do fingers work in this universe? Like, do they have 2 surgically removed? Is it just a Lomax thing? I mean, Quark is probably the most human out of all these robots and aliens, and even he still has 3 fingers. What the fuck is he? This is probably the perfect time to bring up the fact that Ratchet got a new voice actor, and it's pretty obvious as soon as the opening cutscene. Just compare this to the first game, and I'll let you figure out the differences yourself.
Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
Well, as you can imagine, we've been pretty busy. After Drek's defeat, there were parades, press conferences, fancy dress balls.
And the wiener roast at Al's.
Oh yeah, that. And then things started to slow down a bit.
This time, instead of Mikey Kelly, we have James Arnold Taylor, and he does a significantly better job. Not that Mikey's performance was terrible, I thought he did a pretty good job on capturing that cocky and egotistical personality of Ratchet, but his voice is too scratchy for him, and I think that James Arnold Taylor does a better job in that regard. And his voice sounds similar from the last time, that you would have to listen closely to find out the differences. See Sucker Punch? That's how you do it. Ubisoft saw the first demo of the Crash Bandicoot 1 in E3 1995. They decided to scrap the idea of a 2D side-scroll Rayman sequel. Although at this point, the development team didn't really know how to make a 3D platforming game. So to see if they could make a good 3D Rayman game, they decided to make Tonic Trouble, a 3D platformer on the N64. After they made that, they felt a little bit more confident in making a 3D Rayman game, and they will use the same engine to make Rayman 2. And then Rayman 2: The Great Escape was finally released on N64 and PC in 1996, with the Dreamcast version being released days later, and the PS1 version coming out a year later. Sadly, the PS1 version is considered the indefinite version of the game, since chunks of levels were removed for the sake of voice acting, which may sound cool, but once you actually hear it, you'd wish Ubisoft would have kept the content from before. I also really love the level aesthetics. Like, out of the 4 main Boost games, I think Colored has the best look in its levels. While I love the photorealistic approach they took for Unleashed, I just really love how different each level feels from each other, and they might be one of the most creative Sonic levels in history. I mean, you run in a world full of candy, sugar, and sweets, and I just love that kind of level aesthetic. And I think that Nintendo agrees with me because some of the tracks from Mario Kart 8 have taken some inspiration from this game. Yeah, because nobody gives a shit when Mario uses level aesthetics from Sonic, but when it's the other way around. Oh my god, Sega copy Nintendo, kill it! Throw it in the trash can! Oh, that's the wrong game. Master Bowser, I found him.
Alright, let's see. God damn it, Crossbow! That's not Mario!
That's what I've been trying to tell you this entire time. Lord Bowser, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna find him.
Forget it. We'll just use him as bait to bring Mario and his stupid friends here.
Well, what are we gonna do with this guy?
We'll torture him.
Torture me? What are you gonna do? Put me in a car of acid?
No, worse. We're gonna make you Sonic fanfiction.
No! God, please, no! No!
Once Ratchet & Clank infiltrates Nefarious' database, they find out that he has a new weapon called the Bio-Obliterator, but they can't find anything about it. The two also find a music video made by Courtney Gears, which is a pretty obvious reference to Britney Spears, and says some pretty suggestive things during her boss fight. Someone in the development team thought it would have been a great idea to just make the Crash and Spyro crossover that every fan was hyped up for into a monotonous minigame collection. Like, just imagine being a kid in 2004 excited for this game, only to find out that you wasted your money on shitty minigames. The commercials made them look cool, but in reality, they're just trash.
That's my character! I'm the trash man! I come out, I throw trash all over the
game.
So Daxter's entire personality revolves around the fact that he never knows when to shut up. He's always cracking jokes and always has something to say about someone and about the situation that's being brought up. So for someone who's always running his mouth in past games...
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? I'm fine. I'm fine.
He's completely silent during gameplay. That might have to do with the fact that these levels don't really have anything noteworthy to comment on, but still though, he only has 2 lines during levels in the whole 7 hours of the game, and it's only just him stating the obvious.
Dexter, the management says you've got to destroy every one of those termite mounds before they activate the exit elevator.
My keen exterminator sense tells me that these termite mounds are the problem.
He says normal stuff during cutscenes, but in gameplay, just dead silence outside of music and your friends calling you to come somewhere for bug extermination, but that's it. It's just kind of disappointing that Orange Lightning is being his normal talkative self during gameplay.
Dex, get in the car!
Jack! Are you crazy? You ruined my story!
Now!
There's also an after credits scene where this happens.
Do you have a problem with unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienator! Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah. Oh, mommy.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
What the f was that?
I know some people hate this game for starting off the quote-unquote meta era of Sonic games, with having less mature stories and more self-aware humor than the games that came out before it, but honestly, besides Forces, the last decade of Sonic wasn't that bad.
What's 17 more years? I can always start again. Make another kid.
So can you believe that it's been over 2 years since I uploaded my first ever review, the video that was first Kickstarted or the retrospective series into what it is today? Looking back on it now,
Honestly, I have no complaints for modern Sonic. His stages are a ton of fun, and to be honest, I prefer his stages over classic Sonic stages.
I feel like I could have done it better. Like in levels like Cave of Bad Dreams, where there's purple ooze everywhere, there's these caterpillar things that crawl around, and to top it all off, there's this eyeball creature that chases after you and then you start riding a slope. Although it's more scarier in other versions of the game than the PS1 version, because here it just kinda happens too fast. I mean, what looks scary to you? This?
What revenge here?
Or this?
Your point ends here!
Other than that, this game's cutscenes can be pretty funny at times, and can actually get a laugh out of me. Daxter's basically himself for the majority of the game. The interactions with Jack and the rest of the gang are pretty nice to listen to, since the voice actors are pretty great for their line delivery. And honestly, my favorite parts of this game are whenever when JT, Blitz, and Pecker are always competing for the spotlight with each other. There's even one scene where Pecker just straight up flips off to JT.
Oh yeah, you just got schooled.
Birds do not school. They flock. So flock off! Don't let your kids watch it!
Plays out the events of Abe's Odyssey. If you collected all 99 Madokans, which the game assumes that you did because the game begins after the good ending, the Madokans are celebrating their freedom and their hero Abe. However, Big Face slaps him so hard in the back of the head that he loses all consciousness.
My tail!
Hey, Sonic.
Oh no, Amy, leave me alone. Stop it.
Hey, pull yourself together.
Oh wait. Oh, we got. Oh god, what? Alright, Ish was kidnapped.
Oh yeah, I saw. That guy busted your suit.
So you were watching us being punching bags?
What part of I was watching you guys do you not understand?
Well, can you help us get him back?
Why should I?
I'll follow you on Twitter.
Alright, Sonic. Get up. I'll help you get Ish back.
Wait, you're serious?
What? I'm not that much of a villain. I only made a deal to help him so I can see if I can find out any evil plans. You're gonna have to play along.
Alright, there's no time to waste. Let's go.
Can we leave Knuckles here?
Why?
You see, he touched my stuff.
Let it go, bro.
By the way, Sonic, I'm blocking you on Twitter after we're done here.
Daxter also meets up with some new faces to help him out, but they're all pretty uninteresting and unmemorable. One of the biggest problems I have with the story is the lack of characterization. To be honest, that was kind of a problem in Jak X, but I think it might be even worse here. You meet up with Tarn, who is basically just Ashlyn but with blue hair. She doesn't really contribute anything other than giving Daxter his weapons throughout the game. Then there's Osmo's son, Simon, fuck, his name's Simon. Simon's pretty much every single surfer dude stereotype you see. He just says bro and dude alive. No, seriously, take a shot every time they say dude in this game.
Hello, furry dude. Get in.
Thanks, dude.
Welcome, dude.
How long is this gonna go on?
And also, when I was doing research for this game, I actually found out that Tara Strong actually voices Kira in this game in Jak 3. Yeah, right even from Teen Titans.
Okay, why did the aardvark cross the road?
To beat up the idiot telling jokes about him.
Okay, everybody shut up. You can't just be here bickering rabble over and over again. It's been like 6 hours.
Really? 6 hours?
How have we not run out of breath yet?
That's not the point, goddammit. Let's just calm down and settle this like adults.
Actually, 2 of us are teenagers, and 1 is an 8-year-old fox.
Knuckles, I'll poke out your eyes. Anyway, let's just calm down and be civil about this.
Well, I do have this chaos emerald.
You wouldn't.
Chaos?
No, you don't!
Control!
Oh! Ow! God damn it.
Why did we trust Shadow again?
I did not honestly think that this would be how I would experience this game for the first time. But who knows? I've heard some positive things about Crash of Titans on the console, so maybe this version might be good. God damn it. In E3 2003, Sony announced that they were working on their first portable console. Then a year later, they unveiled their console, the PlayStation Portable, aka the PSP. It was supposed to be their answer to Nintendo's DS. Also, it showed the PS flop in sales. It mostly had to do with the fact that Nintendo was pretty much dominating the handheld business during this era, with the DS selling over 150 million copies worldwide, while Sony's PSP. So we start off on a planet called Hortu, where we meet a robot named Clank, who crash lands on a planet named Evolden, where he meets Ratchet. A Lombax fixing a spaceship, but he's still missing one crucial tool. Probably wondering what the fuck a Lombax is. I'm actually not really sure, but let's be real. Is it any weirder than a blue hedgehog that can run fast, a Bandicoot that wears jeans, or a purple dragon? I don't know why that sounds the weirdest out of the 3. And finally, there's a scooter, which makes navigating Haven City faster than it would be on foot. Roll's pretty fun to control for the most part, sometimes. Alright, let's go over the story. Aku Aku gets kidnapped and Cortex wants to take over the world. That's pretty much it. This game's opening actually looks pretty good by GBA standards. Sprites are slightly above average and they are just static images. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this game now.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
That's all for this video. I'm sorry to say that this is going to be the last review for the year. I'm sorry, but I really don't think I have enough time to make another one. And also, I won't be doing anything until the new year, so yeah. So next time we meet, we're going to be looking at the last Jak and Daxter game in the series, Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier.
Finish it! Finish it!
Evil!